Dear friends, I warmly congratulate you on Russian Language Day, which is held annually on the birthday of the great Russian poet and writer Alexander Sergeyevich Pushkin. It is hard to overestimate the importance of the Russian language, one of the pillars on which Russian civilization and the entire Russian world stand. Our great and mighty language, as it is called, is among the 5 most widely spoken languages in the world. It is widely used as an official or working language at international venues. Its role is significant in the development of scientific, cultural, and educational exchanges and in contacts between people. Russian Language Day is included in the United Nations International Calendar of Significant Dates, as part of the program for the development of multilingualism and cultural diversity. The spread of the language of Leo Tolstoy and Ivan Turgenev, and of Russian culture across the former Soviet Union, objectively contributes to the creation of a space of peace, security, economic, and humanitarian cooperation in Eurasia. I would like to note the great progress in our joint efforts with partners to complete the procedures related to the establishment of the International Organization for the Russian Language, initiated by the President of Kazakhstan, Kassym-Jomart Tokayev. Importantly, it is open to all states, without exception, where the Russian language is known and loved, and where people want to study it. I hope that in the very near future, this organization will begin its work. And of course, in the year of the 80th anniversary of the Great Victory, we gratefully remember that the soldiers of the Red Army, who saved the world from the horrors of Nazism, also defended our right to speak our native Russian language. In 1942, the outstanding poet Anna Akhmatova wrote in her poem, Courage, about this. It is not frightening to lie under the dead bullets. It is not bitter to be left without a roof. And we will preserve you, Russian speech. Great Russian word. We will carry you free and pure, and give you to our grandchildren, and save you from captivity, forever. The great Russian word resounded in the accusatory texts documenting the crimes of Nazi war criminals, including at the Nuremberg Tribunal. It strengthened fighting spirit, brought comfort, and affirmed the inevitability of the victory of good over evil. Works of art created during the Great Patriotic War rightfully belong to the golden fund of Russian and world culture. Respect for the Russian language, for the great culture created in it, for the people who speak Russian, is extremely important to us. We cannot tolerate manifestations of discrimination, let alone open terror, against everything Russian, which has been unleashed by the Kiev regime. Ukrainian followers of Bandera and Shukevich are systematically and legislatively exterminating everything in any way connected with Russia. The Kiev regime has a particular hatred for the Russian language, imposing numerous bans on its use. Russia will not abandon Russians and Russian-speaking people in trouble. We will certainly ensure that their legal rights, including the right to speak their native language, are fully restored. We will continue to raise this acute issue at international venues and will insist that its resolution be a necessary condition for a long-term peaceful settlement of the Ukrainian conflict. Further strengthening the position of the Russian language in the world remains among the unconditional priorities of our humanitarian foreign policy. We will continue to do everything possible to meet the needs of foreign partners in studying and using the Russian language, obtaining generally significant and scientific information in Russian, and, in general, expanding knowledge about Russia. In conclusion, I would once again like to sincerely congratulate everyone who loves Pushkin's language, who contributes to its preservation and dissemination abroad. Special words of gratitude to our compatriots who maintain an unbreakable spiritual and linguistic connection with their historical homeland, and who do much to preserve the richest cultural, historical, and spiritual heritage of the Russian world. Happy holiday and all the best to you.